Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. On behalf of the organizers, Sabah Islamic Media, together with Persatuan Darul Fitra and Islamic Outreach ABIM, and our kind sponsors, Rimaco Malaysia Sdn Bhd, I'd like to welcome you to tonight's talk by our distinguished speaker, Dr. Zakir Naik, who is the president of the Islamic Research Foundation, Mumbai, India. He is known as the walking computer on not just the Quran, but as we found out today at IIU, he is also a computer for the other scriptures too. He can quote from so many scriptures that you wonder what's the megabytes of his brain. And even my computer cannot access when I press a button as quickly as he can access his computer. But alhamdulillah, that is the glory and the power of God. If He wishes, He'll create among His beings those who have special abilities. And Dr. Zakir is one of those blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have had a series of talks, and tonight's topic, as you can see on the board, is why the West is coming to Islam. As you are well aware, that over the last decade, especially in Europe, Islam is virtually overrunning the place. In UK, hundreds of churches have been sold over to Muslims to make mosques. The same thing in Germany. A few years back, I read that the churches there are worried that because they don't have many people coming to church where they used to collect money, and they now do not have enough money to survive. Most of the churches are now turned into community halls, and likewise, and Islam is burgeoning in Germany and the countries around there. And in America, you will well know that Islam is already the third largest religion after Christianity and Judaism. What's more is that among the African Americans or the colored people, Islam is becoming very popular because they know they are returning to their roots. They were all Muslims in the beginning. And I remember a story told to me about an imam of one of the mosques there, who used to be a criminal, and he was there in jail because he murdered a white boy solely out of hatred that that boy was white. But while he was in prison, a Muslim preacher came and told him about Islam, and that Islam did not distinguish black or white. That he realized, repented, and embraced Islam, and goes around preaching Islam. See the impact of Islam, turning a murderer into a preacher. And because of the such things happening, apparently in the States, the government has no choice but to sponsor preachers, Muslim preachers, to go into the prisons, because the preachers have better results than the psychologists and whatnot they send into the prisons. So, and tonight, Dr. Zakir, I'm sure, will tell us many more reasons on why the West is coming to Islam. And I hope in the end it's not just the West, it's the North, South, East, and everything else will come to Islam. And the whole world, inshallah, will come to Islam. Before we hear Dr. Zakir, I'd like to invite our special Qari all the way from Japan to recite some verses of Al-Quran, Surah Al-Ma'idah, and I will give you the translations after his rendition. Please welcome our Qari, Abdul Wasi, or Haruka Kimura. He's an Islamic teacher and Da'i from Japan, and holds a BA in Da'wah and Usuluddin from Madinah Islamic University. Alhamdulillah. And he will read Al-Ma'idah, Surah Al-Ma'idah, verses 78 to 86, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. لعن الذين كفروا من بني إسرائيل على لسان داود وعيسى بن مريم ذلك بما عصوا وكانوا يعتدون. كانوا لا يتناهون عن منكر فعلوه لبئس ما كانوا يفعلون. ترى كثيرا منهم يتولون الذين كفروا لبئس ما قدمت لهم أنفسهم أن سخط الله عليهم وفي العذاب هم خالدون. ولو كانوا يؤمنون بالله والنبي وما أنزل إليه ما اتخذوهم أولياء ولكن كثيرا منهم فاسقون. لتجدن أشد الناس عداوة للذين آمنوا اليهود والذين أشركوا ولتجدن أقربهم مودة للذين آمنوا الذين قالوا إنا نصارى ذلك بأن منهم قسيسين ورهبانا وأنهم لا يستكبرون. وإذا سمعوا ما أنزل إلى الرسول ترى أعينهم تفيض من الدمع مما عرفوا من الحق يقولون ربنا آمنا فاكتبنا مع الشاهدين. وما لنا لا نؤمن بالله وما جاءنا من الحق ونطمع أن يدخلنا ربنا مع القوم الصالحين. فأثابهم الله بما قالوا جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها وذلك جزاء المحسنين. والذين كفروا وكذبوا بآياتنا أولئك أصحاب الجحيم. صدق الله العظيم.